Okay, we're live, guys. We've finally got it back. Oh, what a hassle. What a hassle that was.
Again, there's a lot going on right now. There's so much going on right now that it's hard to keep up with it. And but we're going to find out. Yeah, Planet X. Yeah, there was an. Oh, by the way, there's tornadoes now in Iowa and Missouri, as well as Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. Now, the some of them they've moved on, but apparently what's happening is this storm is expanding.
You know, the bloodline was
very strong
through one son,
storms,
and he promised till the end was through another.
Well, you
right?
know,
He would be blessed. God said he would truly bless him, and he did.
You were talking about there, you know, because Ishmael and Isaac. Okay, we know that Jacob and Esau. Okay, the birthright, right? Esau's the birthright. So then, so Esau has to leave. Well, Esau's furious, and eventually one day Esau's coming, and Jacob hears he's coming, so he starts sending out gifts. Okay, you know, because Esau and his band were very strong, very powerful. So, and then later we find out that the descendants of Esau end up marrying in with the descendants of Ishmael. That's part of this whole nation, these 12 nations that come from Ishmael. So it's all these prophecies. And what's amazing, what Mike's bringing up here tonight, folks, is there's so many old.
Joining us from.
Are you avoiding your favorite steak and apples just because of crooked or missing teeth? Let me tell you a painful truth. The dental industry doesn't want you to know. Most of that $5,000 bill goes toward the clinic's high rent, labor, and
Man, what's going on? Man, what's going on? Man, what's going on?
Demand has increased anywhere between 300% and 400%. At the same time, we know that we have more than enough supply of fuels coming into the country.
Okay, just little memo to the minister who sits at the back of the car that's paid for by the Victorian taxpayer, that's driven by a person who is paid for by the Victorian taxpayer and uses the fuel card that is paid for by the Victorian taxpayer. The reason people are filling up at every chance they get is because it will cost more tomorrow. It will cost way more next week. We've shown you the numbers, and these are just averages. You'll find places like the old Fraser Island that are way higher. Diesel, basically $3 now. Now, that, of course, has major consequences, not just for the people who, you know, are on the school run, but for the people who rely upon their vehicle to get themselves to and from the job site, to and from the delivery drop-off. This matters. Now, last night I showed you 52 cents in every single dollar of petrol sold in Australia. There is a clipping of the ticket, and that comes from the federal government. So Jim Chalmers is being asked quite correctly here, what are you going to do?
man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.